Yeah, flow decoded. Back at it. Long overdue.
Damn, nigga.
Long
What
overdue.
you been doing?
What
I'm
you
still
been doing?
walking this walk, nigga.
Still walking the same thing I'm doing. This is Flow Decoded. Hit that like button for hip hop, man. Hey, when people ask me, you know, who's the most influential to you when it comes to style wise, to me, there's only one person when it comes to style, cadence, delivery, and just, that unorthodox type of flow. There's only one person to me that I could even give props to when it comes to crafting what I do personally, and that's Brother Lynch. So we're gonna get into it. I will explain. I shall explain. But yeah, man, Flow Decoded, we back at it. Let's go. Going on. A lot going on. From what I've seen through my hip hop days of digesting hip hop, Brother Lynch in this style that he's doing right now is one of the most on the edge of your seat, keeping the ear entertained type of styles. Now, to explain just a little bit further, let's go back. This is Flow Decoded. So I got to take this. I got to make this one right because I kind of waited to do this for a reason. So let's go back, and I'm just gonna show Cadence the charisma when it comes to switching tones in the voice and keeping things interesting. Let's go.
Put the gun up in your you know what, nigga.
I think they really want to know.
See.
It starts off, you gotta draw somebody in. You start off slow, kinda, and then it's just from there. It's like a train track, a stream of cadence that is ever shifting. There's never a point where you hear. Well, I've heard Lynch do it, but for the most part, you're never gonna hear Lynch rap or rhyme one word from the start to the end. It's just not. It's not gonna happen ever because it's too. It's like it's shaped. The verses is ever shifting type of train track where every new cadence builds off the last cadence, but it doesn't have to ever do that. If that makes sense. Let's go.
You know what, nigga. We run up in your house. Run up in your room and put the gun up in your mouth. Next thing you know, you just run up in the pouch. That's what you fuck with when you come up in the South. I spit slugs. I be off them drugs.
Right there, 2 bars. Ouch. Run up in your house. Run up in the house. I said thugs. Be out them drugs. Now he's on his next cadence. So that was 2 bars. And you will never hear that cadence again in this verse after 2 bars. That's what I mean when I say it kind of keeps you on the edge of your seat. Because after he's done with the cadence, he's through with it. I spit drugs, be out them thugs, kicking with thugs, niggas and bruh, niggas who must be thugs. And then after that, guess what? You not gonna hear that cadence again. Then so let's take it slow. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's keep it going.
Kick it with thug niggas. I spit slugs. I be off them drugs. Kick it with thug.
That was the transition. So that was a whole nother section with 2 different cadences. We got slugs, after that, it's a whole nother section after that. And then this is another cadence. So this is what I'm talking about when I speak about delivery. And it almost, I guess after a while, it becomes like a natural thing to not want to do the same thing on a verse. Like it becomes a natural instinct for people who like this type of delivery to never want to stay the same during the verse. It's like you're doing your best to make every bar transition smooth as possible, but ever changing throughout it being smooth as possible. That's about the best way I can explain it.
South, I spit day.
So that was 2 bars. Thugs be off them drugs. Oh, two bars like that. Grave digger. And then as soon as that cadence is done, it's a whole nother cadence. So we've gone through 6 bars, and you got 3 different cadences throughout those 6 bars. 3 different ways that he could have rapped for 8 bars, just like those first 2. He could have did that. He could have rapped 8 bars like the second cadence. He could have just kept going like that, but he chose to switch it after every 2 bars. Let's go.
We shovel your grave and we wrinkle your page. We got shooters on the team like the Lakers. We post up and then bake them with the toaster from long distance and close up.
That's another cadence. That's another cadence right there.
Some days and some days we shovel your grave and we wrinkle your page. We got shooters on the team like the Lakers. We post up and then bake them with the toaster from long distance and close up. We send them heat rocks, put them up.
Soon as he done with that, if y'all get the pattern that I'm putting down, or if y'all get what I'm kicking, soon banging with the toaster, and then soon as he done, we got shooters like the Lakers who post up, hit him with the toaster from long distance or close up. And soon as he say that, it's not being satisfied with what you just said. It's wanting to do something just as great or greater as soon as possible. As soon as possible. After you did some shit that you like, fuck it, that wasn't dope. I'm finna do something else. So it's like I say, you're gonna hear me say ever changing, because that's kind of what it is. 2 bars. Let's run it back.
With the toaster from long distance and close up your grave and we wrinkle your page. We got.
Okay, so from wrinkle your page, that's a whole nother cadence, delivery, flow, pattern. Next 2 bars. Whole nother cadence coming right here.
Shooters on the team.
So that was another one after the Lakers. We post up, hit them with the toaster, then tree shot. And then after that, here we go again. And he kicks up the pace right here.
The Glock and the pop holes in your Chevy.
And the thing about it, someone's gonna sit there and say, this is simple, what he's doing. All I would implore you to do is find somebody else who's doing it and doing it better than him. When it comes to switching like this, from going a bar and a half, and some of them, he didn't even stick to the cadence for the full 2 bars. It's almost like he would switch the cadence on the second, on the tail, on the ass end of the second bar, because I'm kind of going through this in 2 bar sections. Sometimes on that second end of the tail bar, he might have already switched on the end of the second bar. So it's one of them things where if you have a beginner rapper or someone who is used to a more straight up and down, lined up type of thing, if they were to try to do it, it wouldn't sound natural, because one of the things that makes Lynch sound natural when he do it is because his vocal tone. His vocal tone is very accepting of tonal changes. And I think this right here is kind of where he gets into that.
Your kin folks to the tempo. Lay them on the ground from the 5 pound. It's that simple.
To tempo, murder your tempo. Lay him on the ground with the 5 pound. That's simple. It's just those subtle shifts of tone that make it to where when you're changing that tone like that, you don't have to stay in this box right here. You can freely float throughout whatever delivery you want if the cadence is accepting of it, type of thing. The words, I'm not, and this, well, I gotta stress this. I'm not talking about the words he's saying. This has nothing to do with the actual words he's saying. And I'm just being honest. This is the simplest bar in the world, but this is a pure example of what I'm talking about when I mean tonal changes, cadences, and having certain awareness of delivery. So that one bar, he changed his tone to go up, way up in the, stay up in the cut. Every once in a while, I got to, that's that subtle tonal shift that I'm talking about. Stay up in the cut, way up in the slut. Every once in a while, and then soon as from that, that's just one bar. That's not even two. Soon as he say that, every once in a while, I gotta touch nigga up, and we'll hear that.
So I hit the bomb and split your up. Every once in a while, I gotta
touch a nigga up, stay up in the cut. And then he went up, and then he went right back down. So I hit the bomb and split your palm with paper cuts. I'm an oven when it comes to this. I shoot fire. Chop your little rhymes to a bit until I'm tired off the ecstasy and yak Kool-Aid. Nigga, I'm wired. Like, if you see what I'm saying, when it's a flow, it's a ever changing. The flow do not stay the same. And that's what I'm trying to put down. Crazy. And that's what I'm talking about, man. That's why I had to make this video, just to explain when people ask me who is the most influential rapper to me, and it's Brotha Lynch. Simply for this fact alone, you can go to Brotha Lynch and say, why is he talking about this? Why the fuck he talking about some crazy shit? I can't relate to that shit neither. But what I can relate to is a motherfucker who comes on a song and delivers like he just did there, with the cadence like he did just there. He could have been talking about a McDonald's value menu. And if he was rapping in that cadence, with that delivery, with that conviction, I'ma rock with it. And I'ma understand and I'ma see through whatever he's rapping, because the way he delivered it, the cadence, all of that involved is what brought me to this point to make this video. YJ, man, I'm up out this thing. Hit that like button for hip hop. Yeah.